Good morning, friends. The time is now 8:06 a.m. on Monday, January 20th, 2025. Of course, that's Tuesday the 21st for our friends on the other side of the world there. Hello, Australia. Hello, Melbourne. Sorry about that. I hope everybody's doing fantastic today. My name is Lee. I'm the guy who founded the group, Well, I Thought It Was Funny, and the other group called Well, I Thought It Was Funny. I heard a rumor that you're probably you. Could I get cheesier? Well, I'm going to try. I'm so happy that you folks are here today, though. I'm happy that you're here every day. You folks have made this little group a gigantic group and an amazing group. Look at that, 490,500 members this morning. Well on our way towards 500,000. That's 500,000 beautiful people like you. We're heading towards 500,000. Hopefully we get there. I can't wait. Can't wait to say there's 500,000 people here. I'm already excited to say there's 490 million people. 490,000 people. Look at me getting ahead of myself. Thank you so very much for being members of our group or groups. If you're a member of both. If you're not, check our links up there. There is a second group. If you feel like joining it, we'd love to have you there. Once that group hits 1,000, we're going to lock that one down. It's going to be a private group, and we're going to sort of raise the age of the humor, maybe make it a little more risque, but still not over the top. That's just our plan. If you feel like doing it, that link's up there. I'm just happy you're here. It doesn't really matter which group you're a member. You're a member of a group. You're a member of our family, and I keep saying it, but it's true. It makes me so happy to know that we've got that many members in this amazing group. So that's what I got to say about that, folks. Welcome aboard, and thanks for watching this video if you're actually watching it. What's going on in my life? Well, I woke up this morning and it is cold. It's been cold for the last week or so. Minus 21 degrees Celsius. I believe that's something like minus 5.8. Or let me find out for you. I'm going to ask Google. Okay, Google. What is minus 21 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? Minus 5.8 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a cold one. Now our temperature is rising today. But at the moment, that's what we're dealing with. Oh, and if you look there, it also says, feels like minus 28 degrees Celsius. Even colder because of the wind. Like I said, that's rising. You know, I'm going to survive. I live in Canada. This is not new. And being in Calgary, we do get something called Chinook where it gets real warm all of a sudden. So it's only temporary. So anyway, let's get rid of that. So much about my woes. I don't need to hear about that anymore. Almost 500,000 members. Things are going great. Our group no longer has any restrictions against it, at least for the moment. What are the restrictions? Well, sometimes people post stuff that Facebook decides isn't good, despite the fact that usually it's fine. That caused us some issues. And also, sometimes people complain about things that are not worth complaining about to Facebook, and that caused issues. We don't have those issues at the moment. Things seem to be great, so just let's celebrate us. Let's celebrate the group, folks. It's a good day. We're going to try to keep these things flowing better than they normally have. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go to the first meme that I'd like to feature this morning. It's a meme from Lizzy Grin. These, of course, always make me laugh, or I wouldn't be sharing them. They're not always the number one meme of the week or the day or anything. It's the one that just happened to make me laugh the most recently. And that's what I'm doing right now. So, Lizzy Grin, here is your post that you shared with us. I got it immediately. I think a lot of you folks are going to get it. We are a mature group here, age-wise. Not mature mentally, of course, or we wouldn't be funny. Not going to explain it. I could explain it in the comments to the video, but I'm not going to explain it right now. For a lot of us, this is pretty obvious. Thank you, Lizzy. Lizzy's always a great poster. Always posting lots of stuff that's great. I see that name pop up all the time. So, Lizzy, we really appreciate it. And the second one that I want to share today is from Leahjohno, Hammond. And let's just bring that up right now. I lived through the 70s. Everybody was kung fu fighting. 100%. There was nothing but kung fu fighting. It's a scientific fact. You know, that's such a cheesy song, and I still love it. Thank you very much, Leahjohno. I really appreciate that post. Thank you very much, Lizzy. It was fantastic. You folks absolutely rock. This is what makes the group fun, right? once again, let's cheers you folks. Let's cheers you. And I hope you're all just having a great morning this morning, because although we've got some stuff happening with the family and all that that's a little rough, it's nice to be able to sit down here and share some good news. So it helps me, and hopefully you like it. So far so good. We've talked about the state of the group, talked about how amazing you folks are, and the fact that we're almost at 500,000 members is going by a little too quick this morning, but all I can think of is maybe it might be time for some bad jokes. My boss brought me into the office and says, "You gotta dress for the position you want." Now he's standing there naked while I'm wearing his suit. I got one of these pens that can write underwater. And amazingly, it writes other words too. You know where I save these dad jokes? In the database. Watch what you say around the egg whites. They can't take a yolk. Why do melons spend so much money on weddings? Well, they can't elope. I'm so good at navigating that my self-driving car asks me for directions. My wife thinks I'm invading her privacy. Sure, I'm glad I read her diary to find this out. You know, I was about to try an all-almond diet, but then I realized that's just nuts. I went to a silent auction. I won a dog whistle and 2 mimes. What do mermaids use to wash their fins? Tide. Why can't dinosaurs clap their hands? Because they're all dead. Oh my gosh, folks, those are extraordinarily bad. But you know what? I don't care. I told you those were bad jokes before I started. We're going to call that a waiver. You know, they are. I know that they're awful, but I don't care. They make me laugh, and I hope they make at least 1 or 2 of you laugh or chuckle or whatever. I'll take any of those things as a win, because that's what it's all about. That's what the whole group's about. It's just about laughing, folks. It's about making people laugh. It's about laughing ourselves. It's about sharing things we thought were funny. And you folks are doing a great job at that, because every day we're going through these posts and we're laughing. It's just amazing what 490,000 people can do, eh? I created it back in April of last year. It was not really much. We got around August. We had about 80 great people, really great people. Then we hit 1,000 all of a sudden, right around September. And then look at us today, 490,500 amazing people, beautiful people like you. One of my favorite things to say is absolutely true. I may have created this group, but I was just waiting around, being a placeholder until you folks arrived. We took a little group that was, it was all right, and now it's a gigantic group that's amazing. I gotta use a thesaurus. I say amazing way too much, but I don't care right now. It is amazing, and you're amazing folks, and you've created an amazing thing. Amazing, 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 amazing. I hope nobody's drinking every time I say amazing, because you're gonna probably have liver problems. But just cheers to you folks. Cheers to you, and cheers to the group. Cheers to the content that you folks share with me every day. With all of us, not just me. A little self-centered there, right? You know, this kind of goes along to something that I do ask, a favor that I ask every day. And what is that favor? The favor is, when you're out and about today, if you're peopling, can you try to make somebody laugh? Make a few people laugh if you can. Sometimes it's not that hard to do. And when you do make somebody laugh, no matter what, you're elevating them a little bit. You never know, you might make somebody who's having a bad day laugh, and that might be that one thing that they just needed to just lift them up enough to just keep going that day. So try to make somebody laugh. Try to make 2 people laugh if you can. And you know what? And another person that you should make sure is laughing is you, because while it may be important to spread the humor, you got to feel the humor. And I hope you're laughing, my friends, because that's the whole reason we've got this group, or groups, because we got 2 of them. It's to spread humor, to make people laugh, and I think we're doing a pretty good job. You know, and that kind of goes on to the, it's kind of a good segue into the next portion, which I do find the most awkward portion of these videos, and I do apologize if it bothers you. I'm going to set it up first, though. Myself, as the main admin of the group, the guy who started the group, I do find myself spending at least 5 hours a day, every day, just going through the post, curating the posts, making sure the good stuff gets through, making sure that bad stuff stays out, looking for spammer comments or scam comments, anything like that. Look, and looking for your reports of those comments, and we've been actively working towards keeping the group a fun place and a funny place. Because it takes so much time, it takes away from a big chunk of what would be time spent doing other things in life. Is it my choice? Of course it's my choice. Is it rewarding? Of course it's rewarding. I love knowing that we're making people laugh and people are making us laugh. But at the same time, it's difficult at times. So what I've done is I've set up a thing called Buy Us a Cup of Coffee or Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. That's just the name of it. It's for us, the group, if it actually takes off at all. We have got a few donations, which we absolutely appreciate. But if you are so inclined to help us out that way, as I said, I would love to compensate my admins and my mods. And there's 4 amazing admins and mods aside from myself. I'd love to compensate for their time, because it's not just me doing this. They're doing this too, spending hours every day trying to make this group stay fun and friendly and all that. If I could compensate them, I would really like to. And this could be part of the way to do that if it's something that you feel like you'd like to help us with. What it is, you just click that link. It's in our notes. It's a $5 US donation. It could be more if you want. It's a minimum $5 donation. Like I said, I feel awkward even asking you, but I am going to ask. We would love it if you click that. So please click that if it's something that you think that you can afford and want to do. Because that's the only reason why I wanted to do it, is if you can afford it and if you want to do it. We would be so appreciative, and of course, we'll let people know that you donated if that's something you want. We can keep it anonymous if that's something you want. It doesn't matter. We're going to work with you if you want to donate. But you know, that may not be your thing. But we do have other ways to help out too. As I noted earlier, I mean, we've got this, I think it's a great coffee cup, but the new coffee cup even looks better. Just the graphics a little bit better. And it's a 15-ounce coffee cup. Nice full coffee cup. It's not a little dinky little thing. We also have some great t-shirts. We've got a beautiful hoodie. I've got a tote bag. Why don't you just check out that store, see if there's something that you might be interested in. Once again, that link's going to be up there in the notes for the video. If you do purchase one of our our shirts or a coffee cup or a tote bag, anything like that, I would absolutely love it if you shared a photo of yourself with them. Completely optional. All of this is optional, but I think it's a great looking product, and I know that you are great looking people. We know absolutely that you're great looking people, because you're beautiful inside and out. You've created this beautiful group. I may have started the group, but you made it amazing. We love what we're doing. If we can make it make a little bit more sense to our spouses and stuff like that, why we're spending so much time, it would be great. I would love to be able to compensate our friends. So once again, if you can help out, it's greatly appreciated. Just being here, of course, helps us out, because you're just making the site great. It is getting a little tough to tell my wife, I'm sorry, I got 5 hours to spend on the group. I've spent 2 hours making these videos. These are things that I've decided to do in life, so it's fine if I can't compensate myself, but if I can compensate that group of 4 people that I have, I would absolutely love to do it. Let's stop talking about compensation though. Let's talk about you one more time. Thank you. Thank every one of you for every contribution you've every post you've contributed, every like, every share, every comment. All of that makes this group great, and just please keep doing it. And I'm looking forward to us hitting 500,000. It's just amazing. It'll be amazing to say we have 500,000 people here, but it's amazing to say we have 490,000 people here. It was amazing to say we had 1,000 people when we had 1,000 people here. So it just keeps getting better, and it's getting better because of you. And you know why? Because you're just amazing. You're incredible people doing incredible things. Remember, make somebody laugh. That's another thing. You've done something amazing. You've made somebody laugh. And that's not always easy, but it's not that hard if we try, right? So yeah, I think I'm starting to babble a bit, and I do apologize. So just keep being great. I want to see you here again tomorrow if you're here today. And the most important thing is you rock, and all the love, my friends.